Hello everyone, my name is Kree, and lately I've been Goblin Biker build. Alright, so here's the deck for this current format. Obviously it's going to change going to crossover breakers, but we'll be testing that when we have a chance. So we have 3 Dug Chargers, 3 Gone Wild, 1 Clatter, 1 Boom, 1 Mean, 3 Grand Breakouts, 3 Entrance, 1 Grand Bash. This card's pretty underrated. 1 Engraver, 1 Lacrima. I go back and forth on playing the 1 Track, 1 Lurian here, honestly. You could just throw them in and play 44 if you feel like it. I'm not going to stop you. We have 3 Tour Guides, 3 Terratop, 1 Tekken Tomborg, 1 Wielder, 1 Tracker, 1 Full Armor Xyz, and for non-engine we have 3 Ash, 3 Fualos, 3 Imperm, 1 Called By, 2 Triple Attack, and then we're playing 1 Grand Stampede and 1 Grand Pile Up. Being able to quick Xyz is cool. It's great. And then being able to trigger Big Gabunga by negating a monster effect is also really neat. That does come up. And then Grand Biker Pile Up, being able to immediately just use anything for a Goblin Xyz monster is really cool. We might change up the extra deck a bit because there are 2 SP Little Knights. That is a bit of a flex spot there. Speaking of the extra deck, 2 Big Gabunga, 1 Crazy Beast. We're not playing Troika. Troika is really cool. It was in the build earlier, but well, this will probably come out for the new Goblin Biker. 1 Shadow, the Xyz armor package, pretty self-explanatory. 2 SP Little Knights, 1 Moon, Fiendsmith engine, 1 Necroquit, and then the Wave King Caesar. The sideboard, 3 Perulio, 1 Evenly, 3 Cosmic, 3 Solemn, 3 Nib. Pretty self-explanatory. Now we're going to get into some of the replays. Alright, so first replay is a match I had against Exodia. So this is the Millennium Exodia deck that uses D-Shifter and things like that, so which is really challenging for this deck to play against, honestly. So we're going to go SP and the Tour Guides in the Big Gabunga, so that way we can dodge the Nib effectively. We're going to Charger here just to get to the trap card to negate things. We're going to set 2. Alright, so we have Breakout, we have Stampede. So they're going to go Lightning Storm on attack position monsters. We're going to SP, Blink Out. Yeah. Breakout to bring up the Dug Charger. They're going to do Millennium stuff. So Sengajin comes down. Heart searches the Ankh. We're going to Shield Reveal the Ankh to summon out itself. Then we're going to grab the... I think we grabbed the statue or something. But anyways, here comes Exodia Incarnate. This is what I was fearing. So end phase is going to set Flame of Rage. SP is going to resolve, and then we're going to reattach. We are going to activate the trap there, which was a bit of a misplay. We are going to get punched for it a little bit. Grand Entrance gets Scott. However, we are going to Grand Entrance proc to try and force out the Exodia, which we do. We're going to negate the statue, normal summon the Gone Wild, get the Dug Charger for the breakout, or for the Grand Bash, actually, I should say. Additional normal, go into Big Gabunga again, search the Boomlock. We're going to sack for the Mean, then we're going to Big Gabunga effect, or the Mean Merciless effect to attach. Did not realize Angel Statue had a battle protection effect, but it's fine because we're just going to climb into the Fiendsmith engine anyways. Lacrima dumps Fiendsmith Engraver. Engraver comes back. We're going to go to Sequence. We could have made a Wave Kai King Caesar here, but I prioritized the Daiserai over it just because we're going to be able to attach things pretty freely because our graveyard is loaded up with Boom Mock. Alright, Sengajin comes down, grabs the statue. Golem comes down. We're just going to get these guys off the board right away. Millennium comes down. Pretty sure this had a... yeah, it did have a Gone Wild as material. But the Clatter Exploder is in graveyard. So Gone Wild is going to be able to attach. And we're going to chain block it. And that'll be that. This is a really funny showcase. This is a post-siding against a different deck. Fualos Pass. And we open Gone Wild, Grand Entrance. This deck can just OTK out of nowhere. We're getting a Grand Entrance for Mean Merciless, that resolves, getting us Gone Wild, which resolves, getting us Dug Charger, which resolves, getting us Grand Bash, which is immediately going to put 8,000 damage on board. So this is just another really funny thing that the deck is capable of doing. Up next, something I did not expect to see in the Platinum brackets was B Trooper. So this was like B Trooper Ragnarok or some shit. I don't really know what to make of it. All I know is that their turn took forever. I was holding this Imperm for something of value. But you guys are going to see that using it on the Diabolantis was not the move there, because now we're just gonna get really punished. So he's gonna do all this Battle Wasp stuff. This thing is basically Black Whirlwind twice per turn, which is pretty crazy. Armor Horn, just extenders out the wazoo. If I had Perulia, this hand would have been enormous. I might have actually decked out if I had dropped Perulia on them, to be honest. But we're gonna draw, like, it's damn near everything. This is the one downside of the Goblin Biker deck. You don't really want to play Fualos and Perulia, but like since they're turn skips, you kind of have to. But drawing into your Gone Wild targets and into your breakout targets is really crippling. Down comes Cicada King. We're gonna go to end phase. He's gonna negate Neptune and change Cicada King to defense and summon out Scary Moth, which is just a hard negate. Or not a hard negate, it's a floodgate, but he's gonna let us run it over for some reason. So now we're just gonna be able to go into Gossip Shadow, detach one off Cicada King to beam out Doug Charger. We have a win, so we can summon the Sakin Tomborg, go into Big Gambanga to get the search. Grand Entrance is gonna get banished due to Retaliating Sea, but that's fine because we're gonna Gambanga suck up the Retaliating. Go into Crazy Beast, suck up the Called By on the Fualos is fine. Now we're gonna suck up the Cicada King. Go into Boomlock, go into Xyz Armor Torpedo, detach to draw one. Go into the Armor Fortress, but he's just gonna scoop it up, seeing the writing on the wall. Up next, again in Platinum bracket, is Runic Generator. So this is post side, so we have the Nibiru in here. We're gonna Fualos and draw step. He's gonna hit Diviner. We're gonna draw one off the DD Sprite coming down. We're gonna draw another one off of the Frecky coming down. Ib is gonna grab Monstrosity, which would beam out 2 level 9s from deck, but we're gonna negate that. He's gonna draw 2 with his talents and go into boss stage. We're going to chain Perulia just in case. Boss stage is going to bring out the Har and 2 tokens, which is fine. We're going to Terra Top here. Har is going to be forced, so we're just going to pitch the Engraver because we have Lacrima in hand already. Har is going to destroy the Big Gambanga when it comes down, which is honestly fine because he brought it down the search effect, so we can just overlay into the second one. Grand Entrance, detach the Mean Merc, Chain Link 1 Clatter, Chain Link 2 Big Gambanga, suck up the Har. Clatter brings back the Big Gambanga. We're going to Mean Merc summon itself, go into the Xyz Armor package. Then we're going to go full on to the Full Armor Master. We're going to SP bench the Lopter just so he can't bring it back or anything next turn. Then we're going to set the Full Armor Xyz, attach the Gone Wild from deck. Clatter Exploder is live in Graveyard, which is why we have the Armor Xyz. So that is going to do it. This is actually a match against Goaty. So we're going to start with the Gone Wild combo. Since we already have that, we're going to bring out the Mean Merciless to summon the Clatter Exploder from hand, bring back the Gone Wild, go into the SP to protect the Big Gambanga from the Imperm, and we're going to search, I forgot what we searched. I think we searched the Pile Up or something. Oh no, we searched the Boomlock. Alright, so he's going to Reincarnation, dump the Sardine, he's going to Sunfish, we're going to Called By the Sardine so it can't come back as a Zooner. Unfortunately for him, I have played Goaty plenty of times before. He's going to Lifeless Leaf Fish, banish the Shift, which is fine. He's going to go into battle. We're going to Grand Entrance on attack deck. Unfortunately, he does have the Droplet. Big Gambanga, not going to resolve the suck up, but just because I didn't want anything crazy to happen, we overlaid into Crazy Beast. Alright, now they're in standby phase. Shift comes down. We're going to chain Crazy Beast to suck up the Reincarnation, detaching a Gone Wild, detaching. So we're going to attach the Shift, attach the other body, swing. I think we're just shy of lethal. Yeah, if we made the Armor Torpedo there, I think we do get a lethal. That's one thing I keep forgetting about this deck. All the bodies are really small, so it's hard to get lethal. But they're not going to be able to break this board, so that'll be that. And last but not least, we're up against Snake Eye. So they dropped a Perulia. Unfortunately, they would have drawn like 4 or 5 cards, which I don't want them to do for obvious reasons. We're going to Imperm the Diabell Star here. They're going to Deception. Deception grabs the Hollowed. Hollowed for Murusliago. And then we're going to Imperm that, but unfortunately they're just going to suck it back up, go into the Rhea Sylvia, pitching the OSS. OSS is going to grab Snake Eye Ash, and the other set is Grand Stampede, so I'm just going to scoop it up there. All in all, Goblin Biker is a really fun deck to play. Unfortunately, I didn't get as many matchups against top tier decks like Snake Eyes and Yubel and Tenpai on the ladder, but I'm sure that you guys can see why this deck is pretty much gotten me Goblin pilled for the last week and a half. So with that being said, like the video if you found today's content helpful or entertaining, subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, have a good time.